we're playing Euphoria.
Playing the wonderful game Euphoria by Stonemaier Games tonight, as requested by the one, the only, the Ruckus.
And Kimmy's playing a solo game of Fantastic Factories. Yay!
Yes! Yay! Oh, that makes me so happy that you got it. Actually makes me really happy.
Yeah, I'm excited to play Euphoria. It's a game we haven't played in a little bit.
And it is fantastic. It's also really simple to play.
But there's a lot of options.
But I think that's the thing, though, is it's one of those games that there's one thing you can do. You place a worker.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's like teaching somebody, you look at the board, they panic. Instant panic. It's
more like there's just a lot of color on the board.
Yeah.
But it's not even that there's a lot of places. Well, there is a lot of places you can go, but there's
a lot going on the board.
Yeah.
But it is very, very simple game. And it is a lot of fun. And the pieces are cute. And the dice are nice. Everything about this game is fantastic.
I do like the dice.
And Kimmy...
I'm glad we made you buy it. It's a great game. I love it.
We did no such thing. It's so much fun, though. I actually really like that game. And it's cute. And now we know all about the Easter eggs.
True.
Secrets.
Can I switch?
Yeah.
Yay, gimme.
Look how big this board is. Like, this is my hand. It's huge.
I mean, it's not that, like, compared to thinking of Arnak. We used to think this is huge. It's like no longer feels huge, you know? It's still large, but it's not like...
Yeah, that's true. Like, it is comparable to other games. Like, it's comparable to the size of, like, Arnak or any of the...
It's smaller than Arnak,
any
for sure.
of the games, like Architects.
Smaller than those now, too.
It is a little bit smaller. But the best part is you don't have a lot of things off of the board.
No.
We do have these player boards here, but they only come with the expansion.
Yeah, so I was going to say, the main things that come with the game are the board. You have these amazing game trays with all your little components, and there's more like other dice in the box. And then you have this card here, which is like a multiplier. So when you get resources, you can have, for example, a single energy, but then it's actually worth 3. Which is really neat, a neat way of keeping track of resources.
And it's a cool system because you need less tokens, which makes the game cheaper.
Yeah.
And it's still very easy to keep track of all your tokens.
In the expansion, so we do have the expansion, Ignorance is Bliss. And it comes with a few things. It comes with a board for these cards.
Which is just a nice to have.
But it actually comes with different cards you use it with. So we're actually not, for the most part, we're not using expansion pieces. The only thing we're using from the expansion are these player boards, just as a way to keep our resources somewhere. And it comes with a larger version of the resources as like a 5 times resource.
It's so big!
So we're using those just so that we have a way of doing it. Oh, I love the orange.
Look at this orange, though. Look at this orange. It is a large orange.
It's large and in charge.
It's so cute. Like, it is such a chunky orange.
They're cute.
They're so cute.
But game-wise, we're not playing with any cards from the expansion or anything like that. We're just playing with the base game stuff. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like everything is super simple. That's what I was saying. It's like everything is on the board. Like there's nothing. That's the thing. It's like in a game like Scythe where you have a player board, which I love, but it's very, very nice and simple when everything's on the board and it's easy to teach.
It's true, Kimmy. The expansion does add a solo mode. So this game technically is 2 to 6 players, but with the expansion, it does add the Automa feature, so that it makes it a solo mode.
And the reason it probably doesn't come with the original is because it's one of the older games.
Yeah.
Probably before he started doing Automas. So before Stonemaier started doing Automas for all their games. Because now all the new Stonemaier games all come with the Automa already. Yeah. But this game is...
it's one of the early ones.
It's old. I think it's the second one. I'm pretty sure it's the second one.
It must be, because Viticulture was first.
Viticulture was first.
Because this is the 9-year anniversary?
So, 2 days ago was the 9-year anniversary of the start of the fulfillment date, like, of the date
Kickstarter.
they got enough money for the Kickstarter of viticulture.
Yeah.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
And this one I think came out about 7 years ago, so that makes sense that it was the second one.
Yeah, I think somewhere in that time frame. You finish the typewriter, you'll have to send pictures.
You'll have to type on it. Write a letter.
You should do that too. So there's not a lot of changes for whether you're playing, in our case, 2 players or 6 players. The main thing is around the board, there's these like stars where you actually place your... Go ahead. Where you actually place your physical stars. So where you would place these. And you just block off enough spaces so that there's enough spaces for the amount of players. So in our case, there's 2 players. So we put on like the little X spots so that we aren't putting them in a bunch of other locations. It doesn't matter where you put them. I just made it so that we were playing closer to me.
Yeah, and that's why it's such an easy thing to do, because it just makes it that you know that you can't put 2 there.
Yeah.
So it's like a super simple way of doing it, and it's in every single location. So there's one here, and there's one here, and
then one
there's
down
one
in the
at the bottom right here. So that is pretty much the majority of the setup. The difference between 2 and 6.
Yeah.
Because this is a 6-player game.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I've never played the solo, so I can't speak much to that.
Yeah.
But that's what
I'm sure it works though.
So for setup, you put out these locations. You put a blocker token at the end of the tunnels, and you put down the little tunnel people, and now you hand out cards. So in our case, we have these lovely people that are going to be helping us. Recruits, I think they're called.
Yeah,
I think they're recruits.
Yeah,
I'll say recruits. I'll double check actually, because I'm probably wrong.
Workers.
No, it's... I think they're recruits.
I realized that a little bit.
I'm just gonna it's like recruits. I'm right. Cool. Go me. So the way that they work. Ooh, prediction. We can do prediction. Each person gets 4 recruit cards to start, and you choose one of them to be face up, so you have the ability that you can use right away, and then one of them will be turned face down, so that you can't use the ability until it gets turned over later on in the game. So we'll go through those. Hydrate!
A hydrate? Oh, I will gladly have a hydrate. I've been really thirsty today. I think it's the weather. The weather has been very, very weird today.
Yeah, so we didn't have it for a long time, and then we got it actually almost exactly a year ago. I think it was last September.
Actually, yeah, it was probably almost exactly a year ago.
And it's a great game.
And we are also quite big Stonemaier fans. We do own everything except for the metal mechs in
And
Scythe.
we don't have Between Two Castles.
And we don't have Between Two Castles. Yeah, so the reason we never bought Between Two Castles was because we have Between Two Cities, and we have Castles of Mad King Ludwig. So we just did the... We'll buy it later.
Do we need all 3, you know?
At some point, we'll be buying. But...
So each person gets a little cheat sheet that goes over the different types of kind of symbols that you'll encounter throughout the game. And on the back is actually a card that you can use. And should you play it on your turn, it's the only thing you can do on that turn. And you choose which side you're going to take at that point. Whether you're going to, encourage and make the dystopian society thrive by gaining more recruits, or whether you're going to contribute to, a not so great place to live, just by placing a star and ending the game quicker.
So the best part about these cards is they're randomized. Like, it's just a cheat sheet.
They're randomized and they're secret.
Are they?
I don't know what yours is and you don't know what mine is.
But they're exactly... Oh, because the resource is different. Okay. But mine is just really funny.
I mean, you can show it if you want. I don't really care.
Okay. I can either read a book or burn a book.
Nice. And so what it is you have to pay what's in the center. So either a book or 2 random artifacts.
Yeah.
Mine,
Really cool.
I don't even know what mine is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be secret, but...
Mine is help a friend escape or turn in a friend. I'm not nice.
Turn in a friend every time. So I did start a prediction. So if you want to give a little support to who you think will win, clearly it's going to be me.
To be fair, I mean, I'm more tired than you are right now. However, I did win last time.
That's an excuse and a half.
Only by a little bit, though. So, but I'm more tired than you are, so.
Excuses coming out already.
I'm helping them out. I'm giving them some information.
I'm gonna try real hard.
I agree, Servalim. I agree.
Yes, I love a good game with a good sense of humor. I love
punny games.
Funny jokes, funny art, like good stuff. I love all the good stuff. Actually, it's funny because we were just talking about Fantastic Factories, and I love the art of Fantastic Factories because it's a whoa panic, whoa. But the art of Fantastic Factories has like a lot of good jokes and humor.
There's quite a lot of humor.
Like it's really funny, so it just makes it more fun to play.
Dungeon Pets. I don't know if I've ever played that.
We've never played Dungeon Pets. I know of it, but we've never played it.
Yeah. So if you've never played this game, essentially it is a worker placement game. You are using. Oh, that's nice.
Thanks, Alpha.
You are using dice as your workers. And the dice are really cool. Mine are purple, so they're gonna be see-through right now. But the way that they represent the pictures on the dice, I really like. I think they're very unique, and I really like the art of them. So you start off with 2 workers, and you can purchase more.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you for the sub. That's very nice, very kind.
We played Fantastic Factories
last Saturday.
Yeah, a week ago. So the VOD should still be up if you do want to check it out. We had the designer and creator of Fantastic Factories in the chat helping out and answering questions because there is a Kickstarter coming into people's hands very soon.
Yeah, finished, but there are. I think it is September.
Oh yeah, that's true. It is September. Anybody who doesn't know, September is a way of supporting your wonderful streamers at a discounted rate to you, but the streamers still get the same amount of money that they would normally get, so it's a great deal all around.
It's true. It's great.
But yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for the sub.
Yeah. In fact, Fantastic Factories is great. I like it.
And Fantastic Factories is really good.
And it's true. It is modified. It's net score, not modified.
Alpha. I will win.
So you start with 2 workers, and there is a way to get more workers down in this area here. And I don't know if you can see, but we have 2 additional workers each, so we can have a maximum of 4 in the end. And basically, you're trying to get your stars out. So we each have 10 stars, and as soon as a person places their 10th star, the game ends. There's no further turns. There's no further rounds. That's it.
It's a quick, dry end. Yeah.
There is a potential for people to place their star at the same time, just based on how some of the things work in the game. So then therefore there's like a tiebreaker and stuff too. But as soon as somebody places their 10th, the game ends and they win. That's it. Your workers or your dice, the reason why there's the numbers is it marks how intelligent they are. So for example, this worker, very smart. This worker, maybe not so much. You have to be careful though, because the smarter your workers are, they can start to see the flaws in the society, and they can start to turn and want to leave your society. So you have to be careful that your people don't become too smart, you know? You gotta keep them dumb a little bit.
Dumb workers are the best workers.
Dumb them down a little bit.
I love the theme of this game. It's great.
Yeah. So you have a maximum hand size, which is the amount of cards or artifacts you can have in your hand. And this is the intelligence of your workers, where you add any workers you haven't played yet, combined with wherever your intelligence marker is. You start at 3 as your kind of base intelligence addition.
Yeah, it might be a little bit hard to see, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the same as a D6. So you just take the sum of all active workers plus that. And if it's greater or equal to, actually, we can't forget that.
Yeah, greater or equal
to 16, you do have to kick a worker out because they get too smart and they leave. You're not in this game.
So you can, in some, I don't know if you want to zoom in on one of the spots, and I can just
yeah, sure,
mention a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of your general area. So there's the 4 different areas of the board. There's the Icarus, there's the Euphorian, there's the Wasteland, and there's the Subterrane down here. And they all mostly work the same, other than Icarus, but like they're cloud people. They're a little bit weird. So
they live in the clouds.
There's like 3 basic places you can put your worker. There is this one here, where whatever is in the gray box, and that's kind of the standard throughout the game. If there's something in a gray box, that's what you pay. And whatever is in a white background circle, that's what you receive. So whenever you're looking at a spot, in this case, I would have to pay 3 artifact cards, and then I would gain a place to put my star, as well as go up on one of the allegiance tracks, which is basically a way of getting really good things throughout the game. And so that's the first place you can go. The second thing you can do is you can go and explore one of the tunnels, and the tunnels help to connect 2 of the areas together, so you can start to utilize resources from 2 areas. So for example, the Euphorian tunnel connects to the Subterrane, and you can gather things like that.
Yeah, and just to show, there are 3 tunnels. So there's tunnel
from
here,
Wasteland to there, and then Subterrane up. So you can go to the tunnel, you can move the worker, and eventually when the worker gets to the end, it opens up an additional place you can go. Anywhere that has this triangle, which you can see, what happens is, if say I was there, I could either bump myself, it's a bumping area, or a different player could bump my die out. If it's a place like this, where it's a large rectangle, which is the next thing you can do, any amount of people can go there, and it's based on the total sum of dice that are placed is what you get from that location. So they're all very similar. If you have 1 die that's 1 to 4, you would get these resources. If you get 5 to 8, so 6 in this case, you would get the middle one. And if I placed obviously over 9, I would get the 3rd category.
It's the sum of all dice, not your dice.
Exactly.
Did we order a season 2 bits for Dice Throne? I don't know. Maybe an order was made by who knows?
Short answer's yes.
We may have accidentally dropped a couple other things in the cart as well by accident, and things may show up at some point in the near future.
It's funny because I don't even really know what's in the order.
A lot of things. I bought a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah, definitely maybe drop the phone again.
No, I actually didn't drop it this time. I fell asleep on it. So I was looking at...
you were just like scrolling in your sleep?
Yeah, that's the thing. So I fell asleep, and then when I fell asleep...
Did it like fall on your face?
It fell on my face. And it just added a bunch of things to the cart. And then it just checked out. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I'm excited to see when they get here. That's for sure.
But we definitely did get those bits and a couple. I mean, the big ones were those bits and the bits for Wingspan.
You pooped the babe button on your phone. Yeah, exactly.
Hey underscore! But yeah, the Wingspan...
nectar.
The nectar.
Yes.
The beautiful nectar.
I forgot you got that, actually.
Yeah, I'm excited about that because whenever we play Wingspan, we have all the nice tokens for the base game and then the cardboard nectar. So it's like...
which like is fine, but
It's fine. Yeah, they have the bits for Wingspan, so it's like it's like an acrylic
circle instead of the cardboard.
They're
for the
so
resources.
nice. They're so nice.
They're really nice.
They're not cheap, but they're really nice.
They're really nice. And they go clink clink.
They're so nice.
Another hydrate. I will say I did forget one other place you can put your workers. So
the secret place.
The other place you can place your workers is in one of these locations here. And what happens is it's a single use, so you can't be bumped. You are there until kind of the end or when it gets done. So in this case, I would perhaps put my worker on this clay or this brick area. I would need to pay that resource. And you are trying to complete this area. You're trying to build the building, essentially. And in our case, in a 2-player game, only 2 of these 4 spots need to be completed for this building to apparate. So either that could be me doing both, or both of us doing one. And if it gets completed, it would get flipped over. And I'll show you one. I don't want to show this one just because we're using it.
Because these are hidden for now.
In this case, it would get flipped over. And it would offer a new location for you to place your die or your worker. And whoever contributed to the flipping of that tile puts a star on that location. And anybody who didn't contribute gets a negative effect. So, for example, in this Center for Reduced Literacy, it's...
Wait, whoa.
We have to make our people dumber. Clearly, we need to reduce literacy in our area.
The Center for Reduced Literacy.
If you went here, you would need to pay these 2 things. So it would look like this, essentially. You would need to pay those 2 items to gain these ones here. And this says, anybody who did not contribute to building it, every time you roll a 6, you lose a resource or a commodity.
Wow.
So that's really bad.
That's awful.
You don't want to be that person. But it's hard because you don't know what these locations are until they get flipped.
Yeah.
So it's actually really neat. It's a really neat concept.
They're all bad.
But they're all bad. They're all awful.
They're different variations of bad.
Yeah.
But there is a way of getting your star on it after it has been flipped, so you're not just screwed for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But it is the kind of thing that you might want to do it sooner, you know?
Yeah. So that's by going here. So what he's talking about is by going here, you can place your star on it.
Hey, Panda!
Hey, Panda!
Library scavenging. That would be a fun game. That kind of feels like, you know, when you're in, like, elementary school and they teach you how libraries work?
Mm.
You know, they're trying to teach you the system.
Oh, thanks
Panda.
for the work, Panda. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday. Oh. A great Saturday then, it sounds like. So one last thing just before we start, because we'll explain things as we go through. Anytime you gain a die, so anytime you gain a worker, or somebody bumps your worker, or one of these locations gets flipped and you retrieve your worker, or in a situation where you've run out of workers and you need to purely retrieve the workers you had already placed, which you can do by using this lovely system down here, which we'll go through when we get there, you roll your dice. So anytime you get your dice, you roll them, you check for knowledge. So that's really important because sometimes things are bad and your people get too smart. So you want to keep them a basic level of intelligence, not too smart.
When they get too smart, they just leave. They want to escape the dystopia.
It's true. You know, like any of those like YA novels all about dystopian societies. Yeah. They all want to try and leave.
All the smart people try and leave.
They got too smart.
So you don't want to have smart people.
First player, the way it gets chosen is we both roll our 2 workers. The person with the single highest die goes first.
Oh, neat.
If there's a tie, the oldest player goes first. You can also just choose. It doesn't really matter.
Wow, because she's not the oldest.
I have 2 4s.
I have a 6 and a 5.
Beautiful.
That was easy.
In the end, it doesn't matter who first player is. It just so happens that they're the ones going first.
Yeah.
After that, we're just going back and forth until somebody places their 10th star. The first player does not matter after that point.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a moot point.
I actually really like the idea that it's one of those that it's not. There's no like rounds. There's nothing to like worry about in this game.
No.
Once the game start, you just go.
Yeah.
It's just a constant going, which is great.
Now, I have to choose my recruits because I have not chosen my recruits yet. So I am going to read just quickly through these.
Yeah, so we start with 4 recruits. We do have to get rid of 2. Then we have to choose 1 to keep face up, which is active, and then 1 to keep face down, which is inactive, until we can flip it later.
Neat.
Oh. Not bad.
That's kind of weird. I don't really like that one.
That's also not bad.
I'll be honest, I don't really like my cards. I like one of them.
Yeah, they're okay.
I guess I'll take this one. It's not, I don't know.
Ooh,
it's nothing amazing, I'll say. The cards are kind of meh, but
maybe
I'm gonna do this.
I think I'm gonna do this.
So the card that I'm keeping face up is Josiah the Hacker.
What?
So Josiah the Hacker says, when you place a worker on the generator, farm, or cloud mine, so that's kind of your general areas where you calculate the amount of dice, all other players with workers there gain intelligence, and I gain heart, love, popularity. I don't know what the actual currency of the hearts are.
The heart?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, eh?
Morale.
I
was close. I did all the others.
That makes sense.
So what do you have? You have Zong the astronomer?
He's a cloud man. He's
a cloud man,
yeah,
okay.
He lives in the cloud.
Yep. So when you place a worker on the cloud mine, you may gain intelligence to draw an artifact. If you do, each opponent may gain bliss, I believe is what
it is.
It is bliss? Cool.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, so bliss is the green currency.
Yeah,
which
it's the
is,
green currency.
Like
the little bubbles
of
goop.
It looks like a cloud.
Yeah, bubbles of goop. That's what I think. But yeah, place your workers.
And do stuff.
Things. So we should check for knowledge, actually. So I'm at 8 plus 3. So I'm not equal or greater than 16.
I'm at 11 plus 3,
Perfect.
Which is 14.
So neither of us are too smart. Perfect.
Yep. Oh, no, Panda.
Oh, no. Thanks for the lurk,
Thanks
Panda.
for the lurk. It's true, though. You do. I think that's what I like about games like this. It's kind of like Architects, actually. Mm-hmm. Architects is you just do everything's the one thing. You just do it. You do exactly what it says. And
I don't believe we start with anything.
No.
Like, we don't start with artifacts or anything?
No, it's a dystopia. You don't start with anything. But you think this is a happy
we literally start with nothing. We literally start with a card. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Go for it. You are first because you have a smarter worker than I do.
So I'm gonna go to the cloud mine. Do I have one for the cloud mine? I do. So the cloud mine, because I'm playing a 6, I'm going to be looking.
I know the irony of the name is amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's great. It's actually really good name. Yeah. So I'm going to the cloud mine because I put a 6, which is now the total value of the workers in the cloud mine. I look in the 5 to 8 section, which is going to be gaining me a bliss and reducing my intelligence by 1.
Okay.
So I'm going to be gaining a bliss into my bliss section. But then Zong the astronomer. When you place a worker on the cloud mine, you may gain an intelligence to draw a artifact card. I'm going to do that because I just went down. I might as well go back up.
Aww. Very excited for food.
And popcorn. So now I have an artifact card in my hand. My hand limit is 1. Great. But that's the end of my turn.
Great. So I'm...
Hey, Flo!
Hey, Flo, how's it going?
We're great. We just started the wonderful game Euphoria.
I'm also going to the cloud mine.
Gasp.
So that is giving me a 10, which is great for my... Oh, also, if you did do that, each opponent gains a bliss.
May gain a bliss.
Right. So
you can choose not to.
So you didn't even let me know, though.
I did. You were involved.
Okay, so I'm going to the cloud mine, which gives me 2 bliss and an intelligence.
Remembering intelligence is not necessarily good.
And I'm going to do this instead. Yeah, because I had 1 and I'm getting 2. 1. But with my hacker, Josiah the Hacker, when I place a worker on cloud mine, among other things, all other players with workers there gain intelligence and I gain morale. So you also gain intelligence, but I gain morale, so I can actually hold 2 cards if I had any.
That's so rude. You're not allowed to make me smart.
I'm just sharing.
So rude.
You know what I did? I went to the cloud mine and threw a book at you.
Straight to the face. Don't forget that you did have pairs.
Oh, true. So there is a rule that if you have 2 dice of the same number, you can choose to place both of them on the same turn, and I believe in the same place. Does it have to be in the same place?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. You're not allowed to make me smart. You're not allowed to throw the book at me.
So, in that case...
I mean, I'm like 95% sure. Yeah, no, you don't, because he did. Yeah, you can put it anywhere.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna go to the breeze bar on my turn. Yes, I can. No, yes, I can. What do you mean no?
So this is actually really funny. So these symbols are quite important.
Oh, because there's no bliss in that symbol. Damn it.
Yeah, it is a little bit weird because so what they do is they use this symbol here to show what resource types. So in this case, these are commodities, not resources. But in this case, there's only yellow, orange, and blue, which implies you can only use the yellow, orange, and blue, not green.
Not green.
But there is a symbol that shows all 4.
Yeah.
So it is like a little bit weird. You do have to like try.
You have to
keep
look at the
track.
colors.
Yeah.
Which if you're colorblind, you have to like look at the separation of the pie. It's
Not
a little.
easy.
It's not easy. I would say.
It's definitely not great for if you have color issues.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, so here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get an artifact. So I'm trying to find somewhere
fair.
that I can pay bliss to be able to get an artifact. And I don't think that's an
Generally,
option.
bliss will be up here.
Yeah.
Because everywhere else is going to be the cost of what's there.
Yeah, they have like their own resources, which is why I wanted to go there because it had bliss. Or it had artifacts.
Yeah, so your best bet is most likely to be go somewhere to get resources.
I'm going to go to the farm.
You're going to the farm.
I'm going to the farm. So the farm, I don't know if you want to zoom in on the farm. The farm, because it's a 4, allows me to draw 1 orange resource, which is lovely. And it allows me to go up on this track, which I don't know what they're called. I think this is the wasteland track. Do you have one there? Yep. Cool. And these give you bonuses, which is great. Hydrate! Okay, well, hydrate in a sec. So I'm advancing this track here. And these little tokens are placed in their respective locations once we... Oh, sorry. No. What? Lies? I'm pretty sure we start here. You sure? Are you sure? Okay, we'll double check. Because I don't track you. These little tokens are basically bonuses you get for different locations once you hit those different sections. In this case, I'm bringing up this wasteland track. It is that? Okay, cool. Well, that's unfortunate. And it'll just help us both in the end. So I'm helping us both, but I also got an orange out of it. So.
And we got confirmation from our wonderful, beautiful chat.
It's weird that it covers the picture. Anyway, it's fine.
No, it's supposed to cover the word start.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused.
But also, Diner is playing Hey, That's My Fish. As they watch us on stream in the studio. Thank you so much, Diner.
I don't think I've ever heard of that game.
I know, that's why Julie asks if it's like Go Fish, but no, it's a tile collecting game.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say, or is it like, you know that old school game where you had like the little fishing rod and you like put it in and you were like...
It was like magnet.
Yeah.
There's a little magnet at the top of it. Oh my god, that's so old. That's really funny. Oh. Thanks for the hydrate.
Thanks for the hydrate, Panic. So because I had doubles of the same number, I played both my dice at the same time, but you still have one worker left.
I do. So now I also need to try to figure out what I want to do, because there's a lot of options.
You have low morale.
I have very low morale.
The minimum of morale, really.
My morale is not strong. So what I need to do is I need to gain some resources.
Yes.
So I might as well gain some resources nice and early. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the generator. So the generator works exactly like the other two that we just did, but instead you get electricity. So I got a 5 pips. I'm going to go 5 to 8. 2020 level morale. Yeah, it's like an early 2020 level morale, you know. It's not like a late 2020, you know.
And Dara, that is adorable. We just started, but she went to go pause to go pick her outfit for tomorrow. That's really
so
cute. I love that.
That's so cute.
And then you'll have to let us know how the game goes. I'm interested.
That is actually.
Sorry, did you get your electricity?
No.
Oh.
So I put a 5 pips here, which means I get 1 electricity, and I lower my intelligence by 1, which is great.
How unfortunate for me.
Who needs to be intelligent? And that's the end of my turn.
So, on my turn, I don't have any workers left.
That's like, I don't think I have one there. Nope.
Wow. Okay. And when you get your workers back, what are you doing working in one of the rubber boots? I mean, it's basically, yeah, that makes sense. So to gain your workers back, you can do it one of 2 ways. So you can either pay an orange or a bliss and gain 2 morale, or you can lose a morale and take your workers back. In this case, because I have an orange and a bliss, I'm actually going to pay 1 bliss.
Yeah.
To be able to then gain 2 morale, which is really good for me in the future. I can then hold more cards, and I get my workers back. As soon as I gain my workers, I roll them.
Roll them and do the check.
And I have a total of 6 plus 4, which is 10, so I'm lower than 16.
That's okay. So now I have to make the same decision because both my workers are out. I need to retrieve them. So I could spend my 1 and only bliss to gain 2 morale, which is really useful to gain cards. Mm-hmm. Or I could keep my bliss and try to do it elsewhere.
So I will say one thing. She's 10, her birthday's on the 16th. She said all she wanted for her birthday was for me to check her out of school and have a daddy-daughter date. Aww! That's amazing! I love that, Diner. I hope you have that possibility. Like, I hope you're able to do that.
Oh, that's the cutest thing I've
That'd be
ever
amazing.
heard.
That's very cute.
That's so cute.
So for retrieving your workers, yes, you can pay bliss and get the 2 morale, or you can lose morale. You only have 1, mm-hmm. So you actually don't lose any for getting your workers back for free. And because your people are just so unhappy.
Because I'm already 2020 morale. And that's one thing to remember. You can't go below 1 and you can't go above 6.
Yeah.
So something like this, you do have to try to keep track of what you're doing, because I could spend it because morale is really good. But since I'm not losing any, I might as well just not lose it and get my workers back.
Because then you can keep your resource for now.
And now I roll them right away. Oh, wow.
You people are dumb. Oh my god.
So I rolled a 1 and a 2. So if we do an intelligence check, I have 3 plus 3 is definitely not more than 16.
Can I notice it's December? I mean, aren't we all?
That's
awesome. I love it.
That's a long time.
I love it. Okay, so I have a 2 and a 4. My people are a little bit smarter than yours. Not by like an exorbitant amount, but
being
a little
smart
bit.
Is not always the best,
especially in this game. Okay, so I am going to place my worker in the wasteland tunnel. Do you want to zoom in there for a second?
Sure.
I don't know, can you?
Yep.
Cool. So for the wasteland tunnel, I'm going to pay an orange, which I have, and I'm going to get either, I believe this is a brick.
Clay. It's clay.
Yeah, clay. Or an artifact card.
Are you getting an artifact card?
I'm getting an artifact card.
Wow.
So artifact cards, I'll just show you what they look like.
Sure.
They look like this. There is some sort of picture on it, and
it's an artifact.
It's an artifact. It's something you found from the previous, before times.
From the pre-dystopia.
And they can be used to discard to get a variety of things.
Julie, I'd rather be stupid, you worry less.
So when I go to the tunnel, I also move the worker one step closer to mining its way to this other area. In a 2-player game, we start on the 2. So you have less to travel.
It
which
makes
is
it
nice.
easier
Just
because
makes it easier for the player count. So I move it one little area down, and hope that we can work towards doing that. I don't even remember what. Yeah. Okay.
All right, now my turn. I'm going to go back to the cloud mine.
I really like the cloud mine.
I'm going to go to the cloud mine with a 1.
Okay.
So the 1 lets me get 1 bliss.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 bliss.
Yeah.
And it lets me go up on the Icarite track at the bottom over here.
That's true, Ruckus. Ignorance is bliss. That's what Julie just said. Rather be stupid, be worthless. Ignorance is bliss. It's great.
That's being very ignorant.
It's literally the title of the expansion.
Yeah, that's the name of the expansion.
Yeah,
Ignorance
it's
is
great.
bliss. It's great. So what happens, I'm going up on the track by 1 because I went up on that track.
On the Icarus track, yep.
On the Icarus track.
Very nice, very nice.
And when I place a worker on the cloud mine, which I did, I may gain an intelligence to draw a card. But if we look at the track, I'm at 1 and I already have 1. Drawing a card would mean I'd have to discard it and I'd be giving her a bliss. So I'm not drawing a card.
You're not going to give me bliss?
No.
Rude.
No.
And where it says, I'll keep my smarts, thank you very much. Book learning.
My smarts.
My smarts.
Tivma.
Okay, so on my turn, I'm also going to go to the cloud mine.
No, you're joining me in the wonderful cloud space.
And it adds up to 5, so I get a single bliss. And I go down in intelligence.
Wow.
And when I go somewhere where somebody else is a worker, they gain intelligence, and I gain morale.
Is it where somebody that has a worker where you bump them?
No. When you place somebody on the generator farm or cloud mine where another worker is present. So if you stopped going to cloud mine, then I wouldn't be screwing you over so much. But like, I'm just gonna keep throwing books at you.
Are you done ruining my life?
For now. Until next turn.
Well, I'm going to go to the Sky Lounge.
Nice.
So the Sky
Very
Lounge
nice.
is going to cost me 2 resources. One of 2 not resources. The
Commodities.
Commodities.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use 1 electricity.
I'm trying to help him Weirden. I'm trying to give him more intelligence. I feel bad for him. His workers were dumb.
And 1 bliss. You're so nice. Just chucking the book at me. So nice. So now the Sky Lounge does increase the Icarite track by 1. And now we've gone into the battery looking thing.
Nice.
The battery looking thing just means that you get to put this token onto the cloud mine. What this token means is anytime I think
Just put it right there.
Yeah,
Doesn't
we'll
matter.
put it like up here.
Yeah.
Can't really see, we'll put it here.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody goes to the cloud mine to gain a resource, they to gain a
To gain
commodity.
anything. Yeah.
So one of these 3, they also gain an extra bliss. So look at that. I'm helping everybody go into the cloud mine. So instead of throwing books at me, maybe you should help.
Ruckus says, can't get the teaching of the code flash.
Oh, you can't. You cannot.
So you increase the track, and you also get 2
2
resources.
of any resources of my choice.
Which is really nice.
Of
Not
my
commodities.
choice.
So it's kind of tricky. If we look at this card here, it goes through commodities and resources. So the commodities are energy, water, food, and bliss, or the orange is what I said. And resources are gold, stone, and clay. So right now he's looking at gaining either gold, stone, or clay. 2 of them, whatever combination he would like.
What would I like and what would help me?
I know what I would take.
I'm going to take...
But, you know.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Trying to figure out, like, what does what in this situation?
Do you want to zoom out for a sec? Mm-hmm. So essentially the resources themselves are used for flipping over these areas. So you want to look at kind of what's necessary for those. In a 2-person game, because you can only have to fill 2 of the spots, it's a little bit easier, I think, to flip over things.
That's true.
Just because like if you have 2 clay, you can just get 2 clay here, right? You don't need the gold. In that case, but
so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 stone silver nuggets.
Stone.
Sort of.
Yep.
And
Nice.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. I have to take my workers back because I don't have any left.
Already.
So I can choose to play an orange or a bliss and get 2 morale, but it only actually bring it up by 1 because of how high I am already. And I actually have 1 artifact, so I'm actually just gonna lose a morale and take my workers back.
That's a good move.
It doesn't make sense for me to go up like to pay the resource. A 5 and a 4.
For 9, so you're at
So that's
12.
a 12 total.
So I also have to gain my workers back, and I still have 0 morale, so I can keep on lowering that
You
morale.
have 0. You have 1.
That's close enough to 0. Hey, I have 1 smart and 1 dumb. I have a 6 and a 1.
Maybe they'll rub off on each other. Equal out.
He'll equal out.
So it's a total of 11 for you, so you're good.
Yep.
Okay. For my turn, I need... I'm gonna go to the farm, and I'm gonna get some food. So because it's a 5, I'm gaining 1 orange, and I'm losing an intelligence.
That's good. Yeah, good play.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the cloud mine.
I'm
gonna go to the cloud mine with my genius.
Okay.
And because it's a 1, I'm going to be gaining 2 bliss. And going up on the Icarite track. So I'm gonna go back down here, and I'm gonna go up on the Icarite track.
Very nice. With my other worker.
Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna go to the farm again.
Go to the farm again. Ooh.
So I'm getting 2 other food.
Oh, that's really good.
And I'm gaining an intelligence, but it's fine because I got rid of it earlier. So I evened out, but I just got a bunch of food.
Realize how like far out this is. Like, oh, I can go.
Doing live.
Yeah. Look at that. Look, that's much better.
Good job.
All right. Well, that was a quick turn for you.
That's the thing is, once you kind of get an idea of kind of the things that you need, there's not a lot you can do in the beginning. You don't have any resources. You don't have any artifacts. You have to build up your kind of the amount of things you have in order to get anything else before you can even think about putting a star down. So you just have to kind of go around, get a bunch of resources, and up your morale, lower your knowledge. So it gets pretty fast.
Upping your morale is overrated, I'll be honest. Who needs morale, am I right?
I mean...
I'm gonna go get some electricity at the generator. So that's a 6. So I'm gonna gain 1 electricity and lower my intelligence.
Very nice. I'm gonna take my workers back, and I am actually gonna pay a bliss this time.
Nice.
So I gain full morale at this point. Which, I mean, it doesn't really matter because I still only have 1 artifact. So I'm at 8, 9, 10, 11 is my total, so I am still not passing that.
So I'm also retrieving my workers, and I will pay a bliss to go up on the morale track by 2.
I thought you said morale was overrated.
It was. But you know, once in a while you need a little bit of morale.
You had a little party? Is that what the...
Oh, look at that. My people just got really smart. That's why you get the morale. I got a 6 and a 4.
That's pretty... You're at 13 then.
Yeah, that's really close.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
really
if
close.
only your intelligence was a little bit higher. It would have been really great for me. So what happens, in case you can't read it, if you are equal or more than 16, then you actually lose a worker. So when you roll the 2 dice, you actually have to remove one of them.
You remove the largest one.
Yeah.
And his intelligence is too low to remember what he said 5 minutes ago. Wow.
It's true. Ray!
Hello, House of Mayo!
House of Mayo!
Hello,
Thank
all
you.
you wonderful friends!
Welcome!
Welcome
playing
to the
Euphoria.
wonderful dystopia, where our morale is permanently low,
We are playing Euphoria. So we are, building up our society in our dystopian society and trying not to be too intelligent because...
No, we are creating a wonderful dystopia. And we're trying to... we feel that. So that's what we were going with. We were going with who has the least morale. The least morale is the 2020 morale, which is what I've been writing along here. It's been going great. That's my favorite thing. Yay, dystopia. Yay, dystopia! Yay. You're way too optimistic for this game.
It's true. He's a little bit too happy. To be fair, his workers are incredibly intelligent right now, so...
No, because if I'm intelligent, that means I have to be sad. Because I know what's going on.
Oh, that's true.
So I think I was really optimistic and happy because my workers were really dumb.
They were really dumb.
So now I have to be like, oh, this place is miserable.
It's true. No sunshine and fun for you.
It's Monday again. We have to go back to work.
Well, don't say words like that. So, I can't handle Mondays.
But yeah, anybody who hasn't played this game, it is a wonderful worker placement. It's really, really easy to learn, but it is really complex. And it's fun. There's
a lot of things you can do.
Yeah, it's a 2 to 6 player game made by Stonemaier Games, and it is fantastic.
And there's a solo mode if you get the expansion.
That's true.
And it's true, because now workers are dumb and they don't realize how bad things are, and now they're smart and things suck.
Yeah.
Basically the gist of it.
And
if they become too smart, then they eat themselves and leave.
The game is very thematic, because once they get too smart, they leave.
Yeah.
Your workers literally leave.
They escape the confines of the dystopian society.
Is it a long game? It's... Yeah,
Do you want me to tell you the
official
time? Oh, I just yeeted everything. It says it's about an hour.
Yeah.
We'll play it slower because we're slow and we're talking.
I would say yes, it is a longer game.
Longer-ish.
But if you're playing it off stream with people who know how to play, it just flies by.
And Carla,
Kobe
keeps saying things like, in case you can't read it or using big words like exorbitant. I didn't even realize I said it.
Hey, her people are going to leave first, and we all know it. So.
And Weirden won't know.
It's not a long game; it's a longer game.
Oh,
Yeah, it's everywhere. just leave it.
I literally threw every tile on the floor.
I would say it's a longer game than most. Like, it's a heavy game. It's definitely a heavy game.
I think part of it too, though, is your first time through. You're trying to figure out
where to go,
where you can play things, and it can be pretty tricky.
But the thing is, the only thing you're doing is placing a worker and gaining resources.
Yeah, so it's straight up. It's a worker placement at its core. It's a worker placement.
It's great though. It's great, and it's funny. It's actually an older game. It came out, I think, 6-ish years ago, maybe 7 years ago.
Does it say it on the rulebook? Usually it has.
I don't think so.
The expansion is 2019. It's on the very bottom.
2013.
Yeah, 2013 is the base. It's a little bit older.
That's 8 years ago. 8 years ago.
That's true. Turns are very fast.
Because you can only do one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's different. So like if you played like other worker placements where like Stone Age, we love playing Stone Age, but what it is put workers, and then like
do everything.
Yeah. Whereas this is it just flies. And exactly same as Viticulture.
Yeah.
Viticulture's
9 years Kickstarter this week. I remember seeing the anniversary stuff online.
Yeah. So I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. Viticulture's
9 year
successful
Kickstarter anniversary.
It's when the Kickstarter was completed, like when they achieved their monetary goal. It was 9 years ago this week, so it's kind of like a Stonemaier beginning. And this is their second game.
Yeah. Okay, so in my case, I have bliss, I have food. What I need is perhaps some resources. So I am going to go and go to the Wastelander tunnel again.
You're going to the tunnel again.
So I'm going to spend food, or this orange, and I'm going to, instead of gaining an artifact this time, I'm actually going to gain the clay.
You're getting clay?
I'm gaining clay.
One of the first worker placements you got. Really enjoy this one. It is fun. It is a good game.
It's great.
I feel like it's one of those, if somebody says they don't like worker placements, you could be like, this is a worker placement, you will probably enjoy it.
There's a lot more going on as like on top of the worker placement.
Exactly.
Especially once we start building buildings and start getting stars out and stuff.
Yeah.
But at its core, it's a worker
It's a worker placement. Yeah. It's great.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to go near where you went. And I'm going to go...
Oh, I didn't move my worker. Sorry. I didn't move the little miner buddy. Yeah, sorry. There we go.
So I'm going to uncover by paying 1 stone. And what that means is now my dice is locked there. So I can't do anything with that one. I can't retrieve it, I don't believe.
No, you cannot. You
might be able to, but I don't know when you want to.
But then you lose
you lose everything.
Your hold on that building.
There are people who don't enjoy worker placements. Yes, we know one and we don't understand.
It's true. I mean, it's like any other mechanism, right? But
No. He's wrong.
Yeah, to us, but
No, he's wrong. Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, if you're gonna pull something like that, oh, I understand. I see. Mm-hmm. That's super rude.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do?
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna flip that building before I have a chance of getting there, because it only needs to fill 2 spots, and he has 2 stone, which is like super rude.
Draw the card.
Yes. Okay, you know what?
Enjoy worker placements. What are you gonna do? Cool story.
I'm gonna bump myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pay an additional food, and I'm gonna get an additional clay. And I'm gonna move my little miner buddy, and we get to a special little spot here. And what this does is, if you have a recruit that is face down of the wasteland faction area place, then you actually get to flip over your recruit, so you actually have both of them available. Mine is not.
Mine also is not, so I do not get to flip it.
So because I bumped my die, I actually get it back and I roll it.
Oh, that's great.
And it's a 6, so my people are only a 9, and I'm good.
So I will put my second die here.
Sucks.
I'm going to use another stone, and I'm going to flip the tile.
God, that sucks for me. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed.
Shoot.
Okay, so what this is, cafeteria of nameless meat. That sounds awful.
That sounds like high school.
So, because I won't have a star here, I get this penalty. You lose an extra morale when you retrieve for free. Oh, okay. So then I just always have to pay for my workers.
Or lose 2.
Okay.
Sounds like it's like high school.
For me, because I'm already maxed out, I can get 2 like
remove 2, then get 2.
Exactly.
Then remove 2, then get 2.
It's not a big that's not the worst it could be. It's
annoying.
I'm not that butthurt over it. However, if anybody wants to use this area, it's very expensive. 4 food and an artifact to use this area now.
Yeah, but if you look, the area goes up on the blue track, and you gain a star, which is the end of the game. So.
Yeah. So one really cool thing is, now that we have already built it, you actually cover it up to reveal what you can get for that spot. It's a really cool little area.
Yeah, it like shows you that you can now not go down and pay here, and you get the track.
At least it's not Soylent Green. I agree. At least it's not Soylent Green.
What do you mean? You don't want Soylent Green?
Okay, so that was really interesting. Very interesting.
Hey, Quicksand!
Hey, Quicksand!
You're like devastated. I've never seen you like this.
Really rude of you to do that.
I was happy to do it.
Dash Adventures was good. We succeeded.
Great.
It was great.
Yeah, we won. We beat the boss. We survived barely, but it was so good.
What is
yours?
What is that, Marcus? Okay, I'm gonna go up to Icarus. Do you wanna go to
you're going
the
all
Icarite
the
territory?
way up?
I'm going to Icarus. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay a food, because I do have an orange resource, which is the food. I'm going to pay a bliss. And I'm going to go up the Icarite area and get 2 artifacts. So let me grab my 2 artifacts. Because I can hold as many as I like. And we're going to go up the Icarite area.
We're almost to the next area.
Yeah.
Interesting move there. Very interesting move.
Interesting cards. Very interesting cards.
Very, very interesting.
I'm very poor, though. I don't have any resources left.
Very unfortunate.
It is.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Did you play the boss battle level or just get the level 4 baddie at the... We just did the level 4.
Yeah, we just did the portal crawl.
Yeah.
It took us a very long time.
I was very tired.
Yeah, it was a rough night. But yeah, I can't wait to play it again. It was so much fun.
I'm excited.
It was so much fun. And I love the 2 characters we played was just so much fun. Like it just, I don't know, it just felt, it was fun.
It worked well.
Like, I loved it. So I have a 5 and a 1.
You have to put a star on this, actually. Because you turned over the building.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you.
Yeah. You don't want to forget that 1 star you have right now. Unlike me, who had 0, so... You know.
You sound very shaded.
I'm actually really upset, but like I'm really trying to contain myself at the moment. It's fine.
Well,
it's
you know what? I'm gonna go to the cloud mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the cloud mine with a 1, so I'm gonna gain 2 blisses. Oh, that's annoying. I can't get my bliss. Okay. I had trouble gaining bliss. And I'm going to be going up on the Icarite track. And look at that. We go up to the next battery, which means we now put this token into the Icarite territory. The Icarite territory is a wonderful little area over here on the right. So now, anybody who puts a star in the Icarite territory by using the Wind Saloon is also going to drop an artifact. That's a nice little bonus.
And the nice part about the tracks down at the bottom here is that once you get the bonus, for example, we got the bonus for Cloud Mine, we keep that bonus for the rest of the game. It's not like it now goes away because we now have the one for the Icarite territory. It stays in the game.
Yeah,
so
they can't go down,
yeah.
So you always gain the bonus.
So that's why they have the little tokens just to remind you that like you have it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually like that too.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
You're done?
Yep.
I have to take my workers back, so I'm going to pay a bliss because I don't want to pay morale. And I will take them back and roll. I have 6 and 2, which is 11 total. Because it's 8 plus 3.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. I thought so.
I'm gonna go to the Sky Lounge.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be paying 1 bliss and 1 electricity.
You really want to go up this Icarus track?
To go up on the Icarite track and gain 2 resources. Which 2 resources do I want, you say? You know what? I'm gonna get 2 clay. I'm picking up 2 clay. And it's your turn. What are you feeling like doing? Are you gonna do something good?
I hate you.
What do you mean?
I hate you so much.
But why?
It's okay. It's fine.
Is it?
I'm gonna go here.
What?
And I'm gonna pay a clay. And now it's your turn.
Let's go see. Oh, look at that. She put one of her dudes on.
But you can't right now because you have to take your
on a location that I can't.
Yeah, because you have to take your workers back.
So I forced her into doing something she didn't want to do.
Actually, I was gonna go there, and then I realized you might be able to help, but now you can't because you have to take your workers back.
That's unfortunate for you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pay 1 bliss to go up twice on the
Morale.
The morale track.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll my dice. A 1 and a 2.
Oh, your people are super dumb again.
We're back to being class act.
Super dumb.
That's
Okay.
great.
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm going here again. I'm paying my extra clay, and that means I'm flipping over this new area. Do you want to go there so we can
Sure, let's go
check
see
it
what
out?
that is.
Take these off. Let's see what I get. The Apothecary. Apothecary of Productive Dreams. Look at that. I'm drugging people in their dreams. You... Bless. Bless. Oh my god. Can you see? Oh my god. So because he didn't help build this, he can't place workers in Icarus, the thing he's been doing the entire game. Oh my god. So good. So good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So good. He's so mad. I'm gonna roll my people. 6 and 2. Oh. He's so... I didn't even choose it. It flipped itself. I just happened to pick that one. That was by chance. So good. So good. Oh my goodness. I mean, to be fair, he can do things to be able to put a star on that location to not have that negative thing anymore. He's definitely checking the rule book. But it just means he has to pay a lot. So because it was funny. It was so funny. He's so mad. Because the one that I got that was like supposed to ruin me was not even that bad.
You got nothing. I'm very upset. Very upset.
So in order to place one on there, you have to go here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to be able to draw 3 artifact cards or a duplicate, a double.
You have to pay 3.
Well, I have to have 3.
Yeah.
Discard 3 or discard a double.
Yeah.
And then I can put a star onto here.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here.
Ooh.
Maple cookies!
Yay.
Oh, I love maple cookies.
I love maple cookies.
Maple cookies are great.
It's unfortunate because I know you're gonna put another clay down. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yep.
So
what are you gonna do instead?
So I actually have no resources and no commodities. So I'm starting from scratch at the moment. But I'm gonna go to the cloud mine because you can't.
Have fun.
I'm gonna
enjoying the clouds.
I'm gonna get 2 bliss.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go up the Icarite track. There we go. Are they maple cookies? Oh my goodness! I should make maple cookies.
Just like shaped.
Yeah.
Or maple pancakes.
That'd be fun.
All right, we're going here.
Okay.
We are uncovering this tile. Jeez.
The Lounge of Opulent Fragility. Oh, sorry, Frugality. Sorry. Frugality.
Frugality.
So, because I did not help, I may not place workers on construction sites occupied by other players' workers. Huh.
You can't use your bump.
Huh.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, the payback is real.
Huh.
The payback is real.
Okay. Yes,
yes.
sugar cookies.
No.
Make sugar cookies.
Maple sugar cookies.
Yeah, I could do that.
We
I
should
could
do that.
1000% do that. That'd be super easy, actually.
We should. Yeah. Okay, that's happening.
Make a little cookie cutter. Make sugar cookies that are made of maple shaped, and then put maple on it, like maple icing.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to put it on it.
Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, put a little face.
It's your turn. I can't cackle like she does. I can't evil laugh.
Okay, but
I don't know how.
You know what the best thing about this is?
What?
I'm gonna go to the Arc of Fractured Memories.
You actually have 3?
I have 3, but I'm actually gonna pay 2 of the same type.
Wow.
So instead of paying 3 artifacts, I'm gonna pay 2 of the same type.
Wow.
And I'm actually going to get to place my star on the Lounge of Opulent Frugality.
Wow.
And up the Wasteland track, which actually gives us into the first area.
Which is quite crazy.
Which gives us in the farm. It allows us to draw extra food when we go to the farm.
Yeah, which is great. So now this means we just get more oranges.
Yep. I'm helping everybody. And I'm not getting screwed.
You can totally keep on telling yourself that.
Hey, I saved those 2 cards because I thought about putting them here, and I was like, if that one's really good, I'm gonna wait. I'm glad I waited. It was good. I'm a thinker.
I need to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the farm. I'm going to be gaining 2 oranges.
Nice.
And I'm moving the wasteland up on the track.
Yep, wasteland. Good. Very nice. I have to take my workers back. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna pay a bliss. No, I'm actually not gonna pay a bliss. I'm gonna take the 2 heart because I lose an extra one for not helping here, so I actually lose 2 hearts or 2 morale. It's true, being smart is not the best thing. That's very true.
Is being smart ever the best thing?
So I still have 8 plus 3, so I'm still good.
My second worker, I'm gonna go to the Wastelander Tunnel.
Nice.
I'm going to pay an orange, and I'm gonna draw an artifact.
Very nice. And move the little miner.
Moving the little miner 1 down.
Perfect.
And that's my turn.
Cool.
Oh!
I need things.
You need things? I need things. Also, nobody gave her -10 for doing that mean laugh. Can we just talk about that? Hey, Corthane!
Hey, Corthane! How are you doing? We are doing well.
Good early evening. We're doing fantastic. We're enjoying our time here in the dystopian world of Euphoria. There's a glorious morale.
Good. I'm glad you're doing
better. That
better.
is good to hear.
What do you mean I've brainwashed? I've
She's
done nothing of the sort. I'm gonna go to the farm.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can now.
So it's 8. So
We all think she's the sweetest thing.
I gain 2 food.
And you gain a brain.
And I lose intelligence.
Oh, you only have 8.
It's only 8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Even when we prove otherwise, we all think she's. I am the sweetest thing. Thank you.
You're not.
I'm like a. What is that? A sweet Southern belle. Except I'm not Southern. You know.
Wow, Ruckus. It's a race, not a point game. Alright, so I'm going to lose 1 morale.
Okay.
To retrieve my workers.
Very nice.
Very not Southern.
Yeah, like very not Southern.
Oh, I just rolled an 11, so I'm at 14.
That was very close.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the generator. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the generator.
Okay.
So, wait.
Wait for what?
I'm gonna go to the farm.
You didn't like this one, Steph.
I'm going to the farm.
You're going to the farm? So you're
So
gaining
it's
a
still
million.
8. So
Oh, it is still
I'm
8.
gaining 2 food.
Yep.
Also, hi, Steph.
You could probably rock the shade of bless your heart.
Bless your heart. And I lose an intelligence. My people are dumb.
We know.
Very dumb.
Oh, she's at 1.
I'm at max dumb at the moment.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm going to go to the Wastelander Tunnel. I'm going to pay an orange to draw an artifact card, please.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to move the little miner down, and that's it.
And remind me, does he actually have to end up here for this to be removed, or is that...
Yeah, he has to go one more.
Okay, perfect.
We're trying to keep the morale as high as possible, but the smartness as low as possible.
So I'm retrieving my workers. I am going to pay a bliss.
Okay.
And go up to morale.
Very nice. Good.
5 and a 1. Not too bad.
I'm going to go to the Ark of the Fractured Memories. I'm going to be paying 3 artifact cards, which are going to be...
Aw, the teddy... You got a book and a teddy bear and some balloons.
I don't think it's a book. I think it's like a... It's viticulture.
It's viticulture.
It's
That's
literally
funny.
the game Viticulture.
That's funny.
That's amazing.
That's funny.
Also, pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? I'm going with nay.
We don't really enjoy it.
I will eat it.
I'll eat it under duress, but...
Yeah, if I'm the only person who doesn't want the pineapple pizza and then people order the pizza, I will eat it, but I will not order it.
Sure. So you're going there so you can put a star on the Apothecary of Productive Dreams?
Yes, I can. And the wasteland is going up. Nothing happens, though.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
You.
I am going here to the cafeteria of
way.
Nameless Meat.
No way.
So I am paying for food, which is all of my food.
Okay.
All of it. I am paying a single artifact card, which is balloons. And I am going up on the subterranean track.
Nothing happens.
And I get to place a star in the subterranean territory.
So unfortunate.
So I get to go there.
And I do kind of agree with that. If there's no cured pork with pineapple, is a definite. If there's cured pork, I'll eat it. Because I feel like the pork with the pineapple,
Yeah, like the ham.
it works.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You actually don't have to have this unlocked to be able to use the territory, which is a neat thing. So I don't have to be taken part of this building.
Oh, no. Yeah.
If I wanted to, I can go here to be part of the building so I don't get the negative effect, but I can still use the building and put it on the territory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quicksand. Cured pork is ham.
Yep. Yeah, cured pork just means, you know, like it's pre-cooked pork.
But yeah, and usually in this case it would be ham.
It'd be ham. Yeah.
But yeah, so I can use the territory, but I still get the negative effect of the cafeteria.
Yep. I do have to retrieve my workers, so I'm going to retrieve my workers, and I'm going to go down in morale.
It's okay, Ruckus.
Oh, it's all good, Ruckus. I'm going to go down morale.
Oh, so by
1.
1? Oh yeah, you're only 1.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go to the Euphorian generator. I'm going to gain an electricity. And I'm going to go up the Euphorian allegiance track.
Nothing changes yet for those.
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to go to the cloud mine. The cloud mine is still giving
Oh, you can
Yep.
go there now.
So I'm gaining
Shame.
two bliss. I did not even hear the door.
I did.
And this wonderful track is going up into the next battery.
Right.
So this symbol we've seen before, this symbol is any card of now Icarus.
Yeah.
Any worker, any recruit can flip over if they are Icarus. So in my case, it is. In your case, it is too.
Yeah.
So you let me do all the work.
Yeah. Because I didn't care about my card, honestly.
Wow.
So I have Rebecca the Peddler. So when I bump another player's worker, I may lose 2 morale to make that player gain an intelligence. If I do, I gain a resource.
Wow.
What's yours?
I have Josh the Negotiator.
When you place a worker on a non-Icarite market that has resource as part of the cost to visit, you may substitute bliss for resource. Wow.
Yeah, so I can use bliss for
Basically
a
everything.
lot of things now, which is
That's upsetting. I wish you weren't able to go to Icarus then.
yeah. And at the same time, because I went to the Cloud Mine, I'm going to gain an intelligence to draw an artifact card, please.
And don't I gain a bliss?
You may gain a bliss if you would like.
I would, thank you. You remember playing this game with us?
A long time ago.
Long.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I have to take my workers back. You're a mess.
My fault.
And I'm not going to pay the bliss. I'm just going to lose the morale. Because I don't have any cards right now, so I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair.
3 and a 2, and my people are super dumb, so I'm okay. My people are just accepting of the dystopian society at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be nice what happened. You know?
That's what we were saying. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the name of the expansion for this game.
True.
Ignorance is blessed.
Yeah.
Yep,
Wow.
it's the name of the expansion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are creating a better dystopia.
By just not questioning what's happening.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
People who realize what's going on, they leave.
When they're too smart, they like...
You don't want your workers to be too smart.
Yeah, true.
You want them dumb.
Yep.
Yeah, and mine are right now very dumb. 2 and 3,
Oh,
and then overall +1.
very
Yeah. Yeah. His were really dumb for a while, but they're getting a little bit smarter. It's unfortunate.
they're about to leave.
No, not yet. They're not that smart. So I'm going to go to the farm. The farm does give me an extra orange, so I'm going to be gaining 2 oranges because it's a 5.
And you lose an intelligence.
And I'm losing an intelligence, which is great.
It's good for you.
It is great for me.
Do I... Interesting.
What is interesting?
Everything.
Is it?
Okay. I'm gonna go to the farm.
You're joining me on the farm?
Yeah. So I get 2 food.
2 oranges.
I
And-
lose an intelligence, but I can't because I'm at max dumb at the moment. Yes, Kimmy!
Nice!
I'm glad you're enjoying it. That makes me happy.
Did you do better on your second game? I actually don't know what is the scoring method in Fantastic Factory Solo. Like, is it like you're trying to reach a certain score? Because I actually don't know. Usually, that's what it is.
So I gain 2 food, and I can't lose an intelligence. And because you're there,
Oh,
you
right.
gain an intelligence,
Wait,
and I gain a heart because of Josiah the hacker.
that's so unfortunate. You did a little bit better. Well, that's good.
The workers are generally dumb, but get a flash of wit once in a while. Yeah, basically.
All right, so I will be gaining my workers back, and I will be paying a bliss to gain 2 morale, please.
Very nice.
It's different. It's really cool. Machine mode. What?
Oh, cool. I really enjoyed that game. I think it's a great game.
It is. Yeah, it is really good. I'm really excited about the expansion coming with a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get it. Oh, it's gonna be I think they said early November now with the delays.
Early October.
Early October for
I
that
have it
one?
written down.
Oh, super excited.
Super simple solo bot, but really cool.
That's
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I like that it doesn't make it more complicated, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit.
Okay, so if I go to
You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
okay, like,
You want to play something?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
It's like probably like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to the Euphorian tunnel.
Just lay on it.
I made a mess in his room. Now he's upset. So I'm going to the Euphorian tunnel. I'm going to pay electricity.
Okay.
Okay. And I can either gain gold or an artifact. And I'm actually going to gain gold.
Really?
Yep.
Why would she be gaining gold?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and I moved the miner. Sorry. I was forget about that detail. What would you like to do?
Interesting.
Hydrate? I can do that.
Hydrate.
Alpha's on the hydrate today. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're back. Gonna start varnishing 5 minutes. Ooh.
Oh, make sure you open some windows. Varnish is stanky.
Ruckus.
Commission? You do get commission. You get the enjoyment of watching. Your varnish is not smelly?
Oh, that's good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Because usually varnish is real stinky. Your smell. Maybe it's because it's like made for plastic. It might not be that smelly. So I'm gonna go here. I'm going to pay 1 orange and 1 bliss to go up on the Icarus track, which doesn't change anything, but I'm going to gain 2 resources. And the resources that I'm going to gain is I'm going to gain 2 gold. Did I foil your plans?
I'm taking my workers back. And I'm not going to pay. I'm always ending with 8. Like a combination of 8.
I'm taking my single worker back, and I'm also not going to pay. Already paid a challenge by recognition by the public. Oh wow, Ruckus.
I wish. Oh my goodness.
If we got recognitions by the publisher. You know what? Jamie Stonemaier liked our Twitter post.
Ooh.
We're famous.
Famous, yo.
You know, it'd be really funny if he was like in the chat and he heard us say that and he'd be like,
"Oh, Diner, you're back.
How was the game?
Your game? I'm excited to know."
Oh, actually, I haven't checked in a couple days.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Last time I checked,
we were literally talking about it earlier. I will say
it was funny because it's been in like Florida for like 4 days. I was like, Meeple in Florida is like
stealing our game.
What Twitter post? We tweeted that we were playing this before we went live.
Just to, tag.
You won by 1 point.
Nice. I'm going to place my worker here.
Right, let's go see what's going on here.
Pay a gold.
Not twittering. Do you Instagram?
We only Twitter for this.
Yeah, we only Twitter.
We're not good tweeters.
We
don't tweet
Instagram
much.
more.
It's true. A win is a win.
I'm gonna join you.
Oh, so rude. So rude. Oh my god. Tweet, 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 tweet. So because we're both on here, we actually will both get the star. So let's see what we're getting here.
A tweet is actually what it's called, yeah. Yeah, it's called tweeting. Tweeter, yes. Yes, Reardon, that's actually what it's
Reardon.
called.
So we're looking at the
Tweets.
registry of personal secrets. So if one of us wasn't there, the negative would be you may not use first and second tier allegiance track bonuses. Well, that's really
Wow,
crappy.
That would be so bad.
But neither of us have to deal with that because we actually both contributed to the building of this building and get our star on the building. And we get our worker back, which we roll.
And Ruckus, you can actually do both on the browser. So if you are interested in Instagram, you can actually do it on the browser.
It's not great, but it works.
Instagram is way better than Twitter. Instagram is like way better.
Hi, Michael.
Oh, hey, Michael.
Yeah, we basically got Twitter to post when we're going live and stuff.
Yeah,
and some information, but we don't. I'll be honest, I don't post.
Twitter is pretty much to follow people.
Yeah.
Just for recognition.
I prefer Instagram. I post to Instagram more, but.
Have we ever heard or played the game Cub? Nope.
KUBB.
KUBB.
Where am I looking?
I'll look.
Where? Oh, there. Oh, I there were so many names of the same color, I literally couldn't see. Okay, no, I have not actually. Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Wait, no, you just placed yours. Rude, go away.
Oh, that's true.
My turn.
Yeah, I love Instagram for photography reasons. Because I love photography, so I love looking at pictures, and I follow a lot of like professional photographers.
I'm gonna go to the Wasteland Tunnel. I'm gonna pay a food, and I'm gonna get a clay.
Facebook is the one that I do not use. I do not like Facebook.
I have it, but I never post to Facebook.
I'm gonna go to the Sky Lounge. So I'm gonna spend an orange and a bliss to go up on the right track and gain 2 resources.
Very nice.
So I'm going to gain... This is getting difficult.
Yes, it is.
Very difficult.
Most pictures of the tweets. I should post pictures of Euphoria or something, but I don't want to keep up with social media. It's hard, Castro. That's the thing is I don't really.
Yeah.
You know. That's the thing is we've been using Discord, but I don't post much to anything else.
Yeah, Discord is like
if I post something somewhere, it's going to be to Instagram.
Yeah.
But I don't post things anywhere.
Merchant's Cove.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I enjoy posting on Instagram, but I think it's just because it's pictures. Like I enjoy pictures.
Yeah. Is it my turn, sorry?
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to place or pay a clay.
I'm also gonna go there with you, and I'm gonna pay a gold.
Okay, let's see what we get for this one.
I love Steph's Instagram.
It's true.
All the Steph posts and pictures are the best. Defubagram.
Coob. It's pronounced Coob.
Coob.
Okay, so this is the Theater of Revelatory Propaganda. Amazing. Let's spread all the propaganda. So we don't have a negative because we both participated, but it says you gain intelligence when you place a star.
That'd be so unfortunate.
So thankfully we don't have that situation happening. And we both get our workers back. And we both put one of those was mine. I asked you to grab yours. And you're going to put your star on it? You don't have to.
Wow.
Like, you don't really I can just take it over. It's fine. Quicksand says, I feel like I have the socials, but don't really post anything. Yeah, Quicksand. Yeah.
You don't.
I don't know. I don't share much.
I used to not. I used to do it a lot to follow photographers and follow, like, to learn more about photography. But yeah, I feel like I enjoy posting things now. Like, I actually enjoy it. I don't post to Facebook and stuff. I'll post to Instagram. That's it. I've never posted on Facebook. I've never written a comment on Facebook.
I'm so excited for the calendar, Quicksand. So excited. Oh, thank you, Dinah, for the blessing. My brother's version of bonding is texting. He cried over the Blue's Clues thing because he remembers watching with me.
Oh,
I saw it. I never watched Blue's Clues. I never watched
Blue's Clues either. You respond? I don't even respond. Like, I have a Facebook. If somebody messages me on Facebook, I will not know about it.
No, he doesn't check it at all.
I do not go to Facebook. The only one I have is Facebook Messenger, because we have one friend that only uses Facebook Messenger because he's the worst person of all time.
It's true.
I would gladly delete my Facebook.
Yeah, we're not know how that feels. Is it my turn again? Because you placed... No, because you placed.
It is.
It is my turn.
Oh,
okay. So in that
so
case...
unfortunate.
Yes. I'm excited stuff.
Oh, Quicksand, that's true. For group chats, we use WhatsApp now. I actually like WhatsApp. I'm not a fan of WhatsApp, but it's fine because group chats work pretty well. We need to sell a calendar of me in sexy poses, posting with different board games each month.
I'm gonna bump myself. I can do that, right? Yeah, I can bump myself. So I'm gonna pay a food. And I'm gonna get an artifact this time. 4. Perfect. Your turn.
You barely got your money's Facebook Messenger. Yeah, that depends on the family. It's funny because my mom started using it before we did.
Yeah.
It was really funny. Trebek.
Rather than travel?
Nope. It's travel now.
That's hilarious.
It's travel now.
Oh, and I did not move this. So because I've moved the miner, we actually unlock a new space.
Dang. I can't use that one.
Move this. Why?
Neither of us can use it. You need a worker.
We need a recruit of that color. Oh my goodness.
Whenever you video chat, have the time her camera's facing the ceiling. Oh, that's so cute.
That's amazing.
It's a Swedish yard gaming date back in the Viking area.
Also known as Viking chess or the Legends Guide.
I've heard of Viking chess.
Yeah.
I've heard of
never
Viking chess.
Poop.
Yeah. Your mom just got a hold of texting.
That's
your Verifone phone plan.
You just pre-ordered all new Fast and Furious. Yes!
Oh my god, Kimmy, yes! Yeah, because
I wasn't sure if they still still had the...
They have the pre-order. He was saying it.
Yeah, okay.
So last week he was saying it, yeah, you can do all the pre-order on the Kickstarter. I don't know when those are going to ship, though, because everything got delayed from the Kickstarter start, so I'm assuming all of those also includes all the extras. So hopefully it's going to be...
I'm glad you like it, though. I'm really happy.
Yeah, I'm really happy. That makes me really happy.
It's a great game.
It's a really great game. Dang, we're in. Alright, so I'm gonna go here.
Very nice.
Oh my. So I'm gonna go here. So this is going to cost me 3 resources, but I only have 2. But I do have a card that says if there is a non-Icarite, I'm gonna cheat.
Non-Icarite market, yeah. Yeah, let's undo that because you were cheating. Okay, got it. So what were you gonna do instead?
I don't know. It's been so long.
We'll restart. Your turn.
It's been so long trying to figure out that plan that I don't have anything left.
That's pretty funny, actually.
It is kind of.
You just have to go somewhere and get another resource then.
Yeah, right. We're going to Cloud Mine. We're gonna gain 2 of the wonderful cloud bubbles, and we're gonna. All right, here we go.
Nice.
We're going up to the final track on the Icarus. So this has a little star on it, which means anybody who has a worker or a where is it? Whoop, what are they called?
Recruit.
A recruit of the type Icarite can place a star on them, which means I can place 2 stars because I have 2 of them.
Wait, it goes on the worker? On the recruit?
Yeah, you put it on the recruit.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it went in the Icarite territory.
Whoa. You're a fan of Feast for Odin, right? I think I remember I got down Mirthville talking about it. Gonna look for a minute. Wait, Feast for Odin is on BGA?
Wait, what? There was a lot of yes happening, so...
Feast for Odin. Okay, we were literally talking about a Feast for Odin, like, because of the whole conversation. I know nothing about Feast for Odin except for all the conversations going on. So it being on BGA is pretty exciting. Is it alpha or is it out? It's an alpha? Steph, do you have it?
Yeah, we've never played it. Okay, so it's my turn.
But if you have it...
Willing to learn. Okay, so I have a worker here. Yes, Steph. You know what? I'm gonna do something different.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go to the aquifer.
Oh, you're getting some water?
I'm gonna get some water and go up on the subterranean track, which would add an additional water in the future.
So now there's more water accessible.
So I get 1 water. Your turn.
I have to retrieve my workers.
First played Cube at a family wedding close to over 5 years ago, and now we have our own Cube set and have played it multiple times since then. That's awesome!
Oh,
I
that's
love
awesome. So,
Rui Vikings.
I retrieved my workers.
Okay.
I played a... I'm like blanking on names now. A cloud bubble.
Bliss?
A bliss, so I gained 2 morale, and I rolled a double 1.
Oh, dang.
I'm pretty
Okay.
excited about that.
I have to take back my workers. I am going to pay a bliss this time.
Okay.
And go up in morale. And I rolled a double 2.
You rolled a double 2?
I rolled a double 2.
You trying to follow me?
Oh, have a good night, Julie. I hope
Have a
your
good
headache
night,
goes
Julie.
away.
Hopefully you sleep well.
Hopefully your headache goes away. Your turn.
Yeah, so now it's getting to the point where I'm trying to figure out what to do. I have a feeling that I know what I want to do. So what I'm going to do, because I have double, doesn't a double give you an immediate turn? No, so a double, here, I'm actually going to show you right now. So a double, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing my my 1 worker, which I have a double 1, on the farm. Because I have a double, I'm going to be able to play both at the same time.
It means you can play both your dice on a single turn.
So now what I can do is I can actually get the farm twice, which means I am gaining 4 oranges.
That's disgusting.
4. These oranges are like impossible to get out of this. I have too many oranges. I have so many oranges.
It is still great to have doubles.
It is really good. It is really good. And I'm actually going up on the wasteland twice.
Ugh.
Going up on the wasteland twice is actually going to bump it twice and add a wastelander tunnel.
That's so unfortunate.
What does that mean?
So what it means is when you use the wastelander tunnel and you go here. Go here.
Oh, yeah.
When you go to the wasteland tunnel, you normally pay a food and you get either a clay or a card. In this case, you get both.
You get both, right.
Yeah, but I've already finished the tunnel. Like, you can still go there.
Yeah, you can still go there.
But it
There's
doesn't
a lot of
move.
Goodness. It's fantastic for me.
Man. Okay. In my case, I also have double 2, so I'm going to go twice. And I'm going to go to the subterranean tunnel and pay a water. And I'm going to get an artifact.
Okay.
Move the little miner up. And I'm going to go to the free press of harsh reality. And instead of paying 3 artifact cards, I'm going to pay 2 that are the same. And I'm going to get to place my star on here and go up the subterranean track.
What a turn. What a turn. All right, I'm gonna retrieve my workers. I will be paying a morale. Let's see what I roll this time. A 1 and a 2. That's less exciting.
I'm also taking back my dice, and I'm going to pay a bliss.
Okay.
And max. Actually, yeah, I'll max it out again. I got a 6 and a 1. One very smart and one very dumb.
All right, I'm gonna go to the Wastelander Tunnel. So the Wastelander Tunnel, because it now has the link, I'm going to be paying only 1 orange. And it's going to be giving me 1 brick.
Clay and an artifact.
1 clay and an artifact.
1. Oh, you
I
just
already
maybe
have
had
it.
it.
I
Okay.
already have it.
That's so unfortunate for me.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though.
Of course. So I'm going to go to the aquifer. I'm going to get 2 water. And I'm going to move up the subterranean track. What?
Big decisions.
I agree. Very much.
I'm going to play my Morales card.
Okay. So are you going to read a book or burn a book?
See, this is where it's really difficult.
So you have to either pay a book or 2 artifacts to do either one.
So I'm going to be paying 2 artifacts. I'm playing a baseball bat and viticulture.
Okay.
And it's a very difficult one. Weirden, I know, but
And Quicksand, I agree. You do need to have a variety of light and heavy games and medium games, just to have a scope, you know. So yeah, or what do you? How much do you want to upset Weirden? Do you want to keep a book or burn a book?
okay, you know what? Just cause I'm gonna read a book. I'm
Very
gonna
nice.
draw 2 recruits.
And you're gonna keep
and
one of
I'm
them.
gonna keep one.
Okay.
See, you happy? You
There
happy?
you go. Just for you, Weirden. Okay, so on my turn, I'm going to go to the subterranean tunnel. I'm going to pay 1 water. And I'm going to get a stone.
Thanks, Weirden.
Well, Weirden.
And then Dr. Sign comes in with a burn.
And I don't believe it goes into play right away. I believe
it goes face
it's
down.
face down into.
But unless something, if it's already able to go face up.
Padre.
All right. Quick little hydrate. Did you play your turn?
And I have to move the little miner dude. Yeah, that's my turn.
Odin's your number 4? Okay. Yeah, we have to try it.
Well, now I'm excited to learn it.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Which?
We're trying this again. We're going up here.
Okay.
We're going to be spending 3 resources. So I have two bricks and 1 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be increasing the Icarus track, but it's already maxed, so we don't need to increase it. And we're going to be gaining a star. The star is going to be going into the Icarite territory because this token is here.
Dr. Sign, just putting it out there.
I do get an artifact because
Nice.
I did put a star there.
Very nice. Okay, I'm taking my workers back.
Okay.
And I'm not paying for it this time, so I am losing 1 because I fixed the cafeteria situation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You fixed the cafeteria situation.
Yeah.
Alright, I will also be retrieving my workers, and I will also be lowering my morale.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! I have a double 4. Still only 12 though.
Hmm.
And it's crazy the amount of joy a Feast for Odin brings, and I know nothing about it. I feel like I've never even seen the box. It must be because nobody has it here. Is it a hard game to find? Like a hard game to pick up?
I'm going to the farm.
Okay.
I'm getting 2 food.
Get on
and
it.
I'm going up this track here. Your turn.
I'm actually gonna look because I actually don't think we can find that here. What is happening?
There's movement afoot.
There's like a lot of action going on here.
Your turn. Rosemarie really like it too. I've seen other top 10s.
Wow.
I think Silver really likes it. I believe I remember him playing it a bunch. And
I've literally never heard anyone say anything bad about it.
You know what's really funny? I swear I actually had a dream about it. That somebody was. I don't know why. It was like
so
a few
random.
months ago. We were like, it was a dream about somebody telling us we should try. Like I don't. It's been coming up so much that it just, you know. I have weird dreams. It's fine.
So I have double 4, so I'm gonna do 2 things.
Nice.
So I'm going to go.
That's fair, Quicksand. Yeah, it's funny that I feel like it's been coming up a lot in the last, I don't know, 6 months, I guess.
Yeah. The Mercs need to play more games.
So you're doing Cloud Mine twice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna do Cloud Mine, which is going to give me 2 bliss.
So 4.
2 bliss. And it's going to go up on the track, but I'm not going to do that. Then now it's at 8. So I'm going to gain another 2 bliss. But lower my intelligence. But also, when I place a worker on the Cloud Mine, I can gain an intelligence to draw an artifact. If I do, each opponent may gain a bliss. I'm going to do that twice.
Cool.
So I'm gaining 2 artifacts, and you can gain
And you're
2
gaining 2
bliss.
intelligence.
And I'm gaining 2 intelligence.
And I'm gaining 2 bliss. Thanks for the 2 bliss. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Whenever Steph brings up a game, they're like, "Oh, we've never played it." Wait, really? Wait, it's $100?
100 US?
Well, for
Okay.
game and expansion.
Oh,
that
okay.
sounds-
Well, then, I mean, that makes... That's not that bad. If it's for the game and expansion, that's fine. Yeah, we've seen... Yeah, Michael. We've seen a few.
we've seen it.
There,
well, we saw the recent one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so... Can you, like, not clickety-clack all the time?
No.
You're very loud.
Yeah, they don't even have it.
Okay, since I have things, I'm gonna go to the Wastelander Tunnel again. Can you, like, do your job here?
Oh, that's the old one. Where are
Do
you?
your job. I'm going to the Wasteland Tunnel. I'm paying 1 food.
Click, click, clack.
And I'm getting a brick, a clay, and an artifact.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh. You gain for the top,
Wow.
but they haven't often played the game Steph mentions. That's fair.
I
I mean, Steph said too, like, she plays lots, so
yeah.
it makes sense. But
So-
yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I just looked. Nowhere that I know, well, that my quick lookups in Canada have a Feast for Odin, but there is a pre-order for a restock, and it's $110 Canadian for the base, which is like, it's like 85, maybe 80. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a steep one.
Yeah, we'd have to check
Yeah,
a variety of places.
I
but-
have some secretive places that I can look.
Oh, because it can be played solo. That's interesting. Good to know.
I retrieved my workers. It was not
Oh.
exciting.
Okay. I'm also going to retrieve my workers.
Okay.
And I am going to pay a bliss. I have like one of everything at the moment. To go up. And I have double twos.
These are only for these.
Yes. Yeah, because these are for that.
Yeah. Huh. I don't really know what I want to do. Alright. I'm going to go to the farm. I'm going to be gaining 2 oranges.
I like games that have solo mode, but it's not a must. Though I think the solo interface for Odin has a pretty simple AS. That's plus. Yeah, it's nice that it includes it. Like for us, we never play solo. Like I've played solo once in my life. We don't play solo much because we usually just play with each other. But it's nice that it has that option. You know?
Yeah, it's really cool that they think of it when they make a game.
Yeah.
Because it's
for a lot of people, that's a really important part, especially right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the thing too is like a lot of times even playing games like through Zoom, it's a lot easier to do it with a solo mode. Yeah. That's all great.
Sorry, what'd you do?
So I went to the farm.
Okay.
I gained 2 oranges and I moved the wasteland up. Because I moved the wasteland up, it did make it into the next area, which you can flip any of your recruits that are of the wasteland type. But because we already had the tunnel was already passed, means they were already up, so it didn't actually do anything.
But unless a person's in a situation like you where they got an additional worker,
it would already be flipped.
No.
Yeah, as soon as it's flipped, it's good to go.
Oh, I thought it was like when it takes the action, it flips the ones you currently have.
No,
you sure?
Yeah.
I think Robin's okay. Okay. My turn?
Yep.
So I have double 2, so I'm actually going to do a double.
Okay.
So I'm going to pay a brick and a stone.
No, you are not. Okay, I swear to God, what is it?
I don't know.
Actions you take in one round are blocked for the next round.
Okay, let's see what it is. Friendly local game bonfire. We're burning games now, too.
Wait, is that a picture of viticulture?
It is, yeah. So
We're
the thing that's for you,
viticulture.
Every time you roll a 4, you lose a resource or a commodity.
Wow.
Every time you roll a 4. That makes me really excited.
What do you mean, what's wrong with this game? It's a dystopia. Your poor heart. So
I'm getting these workers back, so I'm...
The game also... you want it. I like this game. I really like this game.
I really like that I was gathering resources because I knew that you didn't have it yet.
So I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to discard 2 baseball bats instead of 3 cards.
Nice.
Which means I get to put a star here and go up on the blue. Now the blue has a connected tunnel,
nice.
But it is... Oh, it is open.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. In my case, I am going to go to the friendly local game bonfire.
Actually?
And I'm going to give away some food.
You actually
and I'm going to burn viticulture.
You actually have What are the chances?
And that means I get to put another star in the subterranean territory.
Can you actually do that?
I think so. Do you want to make sure?
Oh, 100% you're making sure on this one. I thought it was 1 per person. If it is,
I'm gonna be really sad.
Oh my god, if it's not... Actually, you know what? I actually don't. A little bit weird. I don't care, but we should find out.
Do you want to do a quick Google? It'll be faster than me reading this.
It doesn't matter.
Well, no, double check. Go do a little clickety clack.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my turn.
No, I'm not done my turn though.
Oh, because it matters?
Well, like, yes.
What's it called?
Constructed markets. No, yeah. Or I guess we're the territory.
I actually don't know.
It's like there's a lot of words, so I'm like trying to like. Okay, to visit a market, place your worker on the temporary use action space on the top right of the market and pay the cost on the market tile. Thus, for the spot, visit the market. Okay, and then place a star on empty space in star-shaped territory in that area of the board and advance the corresponding track. Thus, if the building you're visiting is in the Subterra, the only territory you have access to is star-shaped territory in Subterra. If there are no empty spaces remaining in that territory, no additional stars may be placed there, but you can still place workers, pay the market fee to advance the Legion track. All players who do not have a star on the constructed market incur the penalty indicated on the market tile. Okay. The penalty is... okay.
Yeah, like, doesn't say...
It just says, like, just write, can you put 2 stars on a territory? You didn't write territory.
Oh.
On a territory. Because that's the question. And I don't know the answer.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Okay, so in that
Wow.
case, this is going up. This subterranean tunnel is going up. And now I'm done.
Alright, well, I'm retrieving my workers, because that's, like, so unfortunate.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to pay because I'm already maxed, so I'm just going to go down.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
So I have this.
No.
So I can either help a friend escape. Oh, shit. I don't have...
I was like, wait a minute, you don't have a card. So retrieve your worker. Oh, you can play one. I was gonna...
Damn it!
Oh, that was gonna... Oh, so mad.
Damn it!
No.
I don't have an artifact. Ah.
You just used it. Your plan has been foiled.
Okay.
How does it feel?
Great.
Great.
Okay, I'm going to go to Subterranean Tunnel. I'm going to pay water. I'm going to get a stone. Thanks, twin. Hi, twin.
Also, no.
And an artifact.
She evil laughed at me. Have a good night, Dr. Sign.
Have a good night, Dr. Sign.
Have a wonderful Sunday. Are you done?
If you have a blue recruit, you can turn it over.
I do. I have Chase the Miner. When you place a worker on a tunnel, you may sacrifice that worker to gain an extra 2 resources. When you add a worker, you may immediately roll and place that worker.
I hope you roll a 4.
But I'm going to go here.
Oh, you've already got that building.
I'm going to pay 4 and another baseball bat, because I had 3 of them. And I'm going to place a star. I'm out of stars. Look at that. Oh, you just played Tapestry on Alpha and it worked? Tapestry's on BGA. Look
Nice.
at that. The game is over.
Man,
Let's go.
I have 1 star left.
The game. I mean, it's the game is literally a dystopia. It is intentionally really mean.
It's funny because it's not actually like we're not like necessarily doing it to the person. but it's
you're
like
doing it to everyone else.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
a 2-player game, it's like a little bit rough. Oh, thank you for the follow,
Thank you for
Metalneck.
the follow, Metal Neck, and welcome to the channel.
But it's
I'm awake and the game is over. Yeah, we actually played this in 2 hours.
yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's really funny. Neither of us got an extra worker because it's super expensive to get.
And I rolled really poorly, so I never wanted to get one.
Yeah. I just didn't have the resources, and I didn't feel like it was super necessary. So, man.
But that is how close. It
How
was real close.
Unfortunate.
I was extremely worried that you were about to beat me there.
I mean, I was.
That was so scary. When you flipped that card, I was like, "Are you kidding me? You're supposed to keep the roommate." I agree, twin. I agree.
Oh. Let me put this in.
So yeah, so the final score was 10-9 because what you do is you count how many
It's just how
stars
many
you have
stars.
left.
Yeah.
And I was able to use up my 10, which means the game ended, and that's how quick it is. And it is a brutal ending. It's not one of those games that it's you finish the round or
No, it's
everybody
over.
gets equal
That's it.
turns.
That's it.
Nah. Yeah, that's it. It's like literally whoever finishes first. So you have to be on the ball.
Yeah.
And I think it's nice because it's you roll 2 dice and whoever has the highest starts. Because usually having a high number is kind of a negative in this game.
Yeah.
So it does kind of balance it out, but it just works.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I love... I didn't show it earlier. Can you hold these?
Oh.
The game trays it comes with... Okay, I have it like disorganized right now. Ignore my disorganization because I dropped stuff. And it fits the main and the expansion. And it has a spot for your dice and all your little pieces. All the like little bits. And then it has a spot for all the cards. So in this case, it has the expansion stuff and then the base. And then there's all like the extra little bits here.
Yeah, it's such a great box.
And it's great. And for us, because we're a 2-player, we each get our own like little resource box.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's great.
Like it's actually so nice. Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was Euphoria. That was the wonderful dystopian game of Euphoria by Stonemaier Games.
And you won just
I did win.
barely.
And thank you, Alpha, for believing in me.
And thanks, Ruckus, for asking us to play it.
Yeah.
I love
I
it.
get to choose the outcome now of the prediction.
So many things in the PM. We finished in the PM. Kabuki's here in the PM.
Also, yeah, hi, Kabuki.
Hi, Kabuki.
It's so early.
It's crazy.